Alright YouTube, what's going on? Going to talk a little football about the Bengals and a couple other things in general. The Bengals are officially back in the playoff race. With their 3-game winning streak, they've climbed back into the playoff race, which is great. Now, I know last couple weeks, they haven't really beat anybody that's worth the damn. Yeah, they beat Kansas City and Oakland, but seriously, those are terrible teams. Anyways, oh, by the way, Carson Palmer. How'd that ass whooping go for you yesterday? Carson Palmer looked like a rookie yesterday against a Cincinnati Bengals team that really, their defense is not something to brag about. It has been in recent weeks, but Carson Palmer looked like a rookie yesterday. Anyways, so yeah, you've seen now, Bengal fans, what inconsistent quarterback does and what a quarterback now, Andy Dalton, who's consistent with his game, can do. Oakland, you can have them. That's all I can say. You can have them. But anyways, that's neither here or there. Now, look, we've seen what the Bengals can do. I'm impressed. Okay, I did lose faith in a while there. That I thought, oh, well, Bengal season is done. They just need to move on. Now, I'm not saying 6-5 is, the best record in the world, but, like I said, we've seen what they can do. They can beat a good team. The problem is they just need to have the mentality for it, and they need a head coach that has the mentality for it too. And fellow Bengal fans, look, I don't want to hear how Marvin Lewis is a good coach. I had a couple Bengal fans come on and say that I'm in denial because, Marvin Lewis is a good coach. If Marvin Lewis was a good coach, he'd be like Bill Belichick right now with 2 or 3 Super Bowls and a Hall of Fame quarterback. Okay? Marvin Lewis is not a good coach. A good coach doesn't go below 500 after 8 seasons. 8 or 9 seasons in the league, and a 0-3 playoff record. I'm sorry, a good coach does not do that. Marvin Lewis is anything but a good coach. I'm sorry. He maybe was when he first got to the Bengals, but he's no longer anymore. We need to look at a head coach and a new owner, not to mention. But anyways, like I said, Marvin Lewis, Cincinnati would be the only place right now Marvin Lewis would have a job. If you think if Marvin Lewis was in Pittsburgh or New England right now, he'd have a job? The answer is no. We just happen to have a fucked up owner. But anyways, that's neither here or there. Look, I'm glad the Bengals are in. I like how the Jarvis Green Ellis, look, I had my doubts with him at first. But the way he's been playing the last couple weeks, now like I said, granted they're not playing real tough teams, but he's finding the holes, he's getting going. That's what I mean. And AJ Green, of course, played excellent yesterday. AJ Green is always having a good game, it seems like. But yeah, I want to see more improvement on that defense a little bit more. I know, like I said, last couple weeks they've done really good, so I can't say much. But before, it seems like they have a really rough time stopping the pass. And I want to see a little improvement in that. Now, look, even if Cincinnati does get to the playoffs this year, I really don't see them doing much, honestly, because if they got to play a team, we've seen what happens when they play a team like Peyton Manning, but then yet again, we've seen what they can do against a Super Bowl winning franchise. Look, Bengal fans, look what Cincinnati is capable of doing. They made Eli Manning, a 2-time Super Bowl MVP, look like a rookie. Now, a lot of people are saying that was a fluke, and it very well could have been. But seriously, look, he got outplayed badly against a 3-5 Bengals team at the time. So I know the Bengals can be a good team. The fact is they need a good coach. They need a new owner. That may come later down the road. Andy Dalton's a good quarterback. I have no issue with him there. And Jarvis Green Ellis, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell with him yet. I don't know. I guess we keep him in and a whole year next year and see what happens. And if something happens where he ain't no good, then we got to look at a running back. But our receivers are good. AJ Green, of course. Jermaine Gresham and that one other rookie, I forget his name, but number 12. I think he's going to be good in the future. But the defense is what I'm really concerned about that needs the work. Now, like I said, we're 6-5 on a 3-game winning streak. We play at San Diego, and then we come back home against Dallas. And neither one of them teams are playing up to par right now. So that it's looking good for us right now. But the problem is we need to keep this going. We need to keep it consistent. And so I hope now San Diego, I don't know, that's going to be a tricky one. San Diego always seems to pull it out of their ass sometimes in December, towards the end of the season. So it's going to be kind of unique how that goes. But I like the Bengals in that game. I'm glad they're winning. I'm glad they're on a winning streak now, and we just need to keep it going. Unfortunately, that little setback we had around the beginning of the season, that may cost us in the long run. But Anyways, good job by the Bengals yesterday. I was impressed. You know, like I said, there is no such thing as an easy win. I don't care if they're a 3-8, 1-9 team. Look, Kansas City was a 1-9 team, and look how hard they played the Broncos last week. So there is no such thing as an easy win in this league. Like I said, good job to the Bengals. All right, let's keep it on the winning ways. And seriously, man, had a few too many beers last night. Seriously, so that's why I'm not all there. But go Bengals, and let's keep it going.